Complete Streets was an idea that was different from the old way of thinking. Making Complete Streets a reality in New Jersey meant formally acknowledging it as a concept. This began with the adoption and promotion of Complete Streets policies in education on the concept statewide.
Sherry Davis, who was my boss at the time, went to an event in Delaware where they were just starting Complete Streets. So she thought, why not? Why can't we do this in New Jersey? So she came back, talked to then Commissioner Dilts, and he said, yeah, go for it. Sounds like a great idea.
NJDOT's policy established how and under what circumstance Complete Streets would be implemented in capital projects.
It's a model policy. It's been recognized nationally as being one of the model Complete Street policies in the nation. We continue to look at ways to improve it.
So after DOT passed their Complete Streets policy, we were now getting involved in projects at the concept development level, which meant there was a checklist that project managers had to fill out at the earliest stages of the process to identify bicycle and pedestrian needs and find ways to address them or justify why they could not.
For people developing projects to have to go through and fill out that checklist, sort of encourage them to have to think through, what is a complete street? How does my project relate to that?
NJDOT's Complete Streets policy was the keystone to establishing a foundation to this way of thinking. It would inspire and encourage a concerted effort to adopt policies and educate elected officials, professional staff, and the general public.
After we adopted the policy, we put together trainings with the help of our consultants, and we offered it internally to DOT. We got the engineer, well, actually we offered it to the upper management so they all knew what was going on, and then we offered it to staff, and then we also had trainings for communities. We did the counties, locals, engineers, planners, public works guys, anybody that would have anything to do with Complete Streets.
The state DOT has stepped up and embraced Complete Streets and led by example for counties and for municipalities and provided the training to support Complete Streets at every level.
DOT's policy served as a springboard for the systematic adoption of policies across the state. In Mercer County, Greater Mercer TMA helped facilitate the adoption of Complete Streets policies in every municipality in the county.
At Greater Mercer TMA, what we took the opportunity to do is really to do a lot of outreach and awareness with our communities. We created sample resolutions, emails, letting them know, talking about Complete Streets, letting them know that others in the county have adopted Complete Streets, the benefits of it, its connection to Sustainable Jersey, and showing up and being present and showing up at the town meetings.
It was this formal adoption and the promotion of Complete Streets statewide that put the Complete Streets movement on the map in New Jersey and seeded and nurtured its adoption at every level of government.
Once the communities heard, what could be done, I think a lot of them got on board and they really wanted it and supported it.
But in this early stage, it was not only the adoption and promotion of policies, but the education effort that made the difference.